All right, here she comes now, one of Hollywood's most sought-after leading ladies, and now she's starring in the remake of one of the most enduring classics of all time in the movies, King Kong. Please welcome Naomi Watts. Hello, Naomi. Nice to have you back. Yes, one of the most sought after and one of the hardest working actresses in the business too. My gosh, lately, you know, 3 movies a year it seems like. But King Kong, it seems like it would take a long time to make that one,
that took me out of the business for about a good year.
No kidding, really, huh?
Where did you shoot the movie?
New Zealand.
New Zealand.
Yeah.
I have to tell you that my children love the 1976 version with Jessica Lange.
Yeah.
And so when they saw the trailer for this film, it was the must-see movie. They cannot wait to see it. It's all they want to see, but I'm afraid that now with technology being what it is, it might really frighten them. It might be more scary. Well, they're young. I have an 8, a 4-year-old, and a 2.5-year-old.
And then one of the 3/4 and half a year old. And well, but King Kong always kind of frightened the younger kids. I mean, that was the appeal of the whole thing.
It was the beginning of the genre, really.
And you're
King
the
Kong,
beautiful blonde that he falls in love with this time, huh? Did somebody tell me that you actually met with Fay Wray, who was in the very first King Kong movie?
Yes, I did. We had kind of a memorable night here in New York. Yeah.
Does she live here?
Not any. Yeah, she did. She lived in the Trump Tower.
Oh, is she?
No, she's not still with us.
Oh, okay.
She died just before we started filming.
Oh, no kidding.
Yeah, so we had, the good luck of actually meeting her.
It's unbelievable that you had the opportunity to meet her before she passed away.
Yeah, she was full of energy, though. She was quite a feisty thing.
Well, now here was the one. What was it, 1931, something like that? That was the original made there, and there's Kong on top of the Empire State Building.
Yeah.
And you can see better than I can, but there's Fay Wray right there, right?
Yeah, that's very different to the scenes we shot.
Yeah. And over here we've got King Kong and Fay Wray again. He's taking her out of the tree. And here you've got
Jessica Lange.
Jessica Lange, that was 1976. Dino De Laurentiis was the producer, the Italian famous producer. He would call it King Kong. I'm going to make a King of Kong.
Hey, there you are.
And there you are,
Perfect.
Naomi. And there was one other beautiful blonde involved in King Kong too, and there she is right there.
What's the next one, Kelly?
That was a little-known independent sequel called King Kong: The Hand Only.
It went right to video. Don't miss it. So did you enjoy this experience, or was it a lot of hard work?
It was great. It was a wonderful experience, but yes, hard work too. I mean, physically, very demanding. Like lots of, not just your classic running and jumping, but being beaten pretty much on a daily basis.
Really?
By very aggressive stuntmen posing as Kong's finger, or because they were all dressed in their blue suits. And
now, does Kong pick you up in his arms?
Well, they had a fantastic piece of machinery that posed as his hand, and it would, either shake me or gently, walk me through Central Park, whatever the scene was.
But imagine what a challenge this is for Naomi, who is here working with. She's seeing nothing, just men in blue costumes posing as fingers.
Yeah.
And I think
it's
as
hard
an
to
actor,
wrap your
that
head
would
around.
be the most interesting challenge, is to sort of visualize everything that's not there.
But I mean, they had it worked out so beautifully. Firstly, Andy Serkis, who played King Kong, who also played Gollum in Lord of the Rings, and did the most extraordinary amount of research, went to Rwanda, studied the gorillas, worked in the London Zoo for a couple of months. So he knew the behavior, he knew all the emotions, and so I'm looking at him the whole time and connecting with him, and he kind of takes you there.
Oh, great.
Wow.
Yeah.
And incidentally, Peter Jackson, who did such a great job on Lord of the Rings, is your director in this one. Wow.
And what a wonderful guide right there. He just...
Boy. Let's come back and show people a clip, okay? Right back in a minute. T-Rex.
You understand what I'm saying? As an actress, none of that is there.
Yeah, that was probably one of the most difficult scenes to shoot, because Andy was there, but there were no T-Rexes. There were no actors posing as dinosaurs.
But you have a look of such terror on your face. I wonder what you're thinking about.
Now, does he take you to the top of the Empire State Building?
He certainly does.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
And all of that is duplicate. Well, naturally, you're not on the real Empire State.
No, actually, they built a wonderful replica in New Zealand, and you won't. You just won't pick it.
And then what do they do after they build all these things? Do they tear it down?
Yeah.
No
I guess.
kidding.
Or I don't know. They probably keep them for a while for reshoots in case.
Wow. Well, let's take a look at a clip now. In this particular scene, you're a little hesitant about boarding the ship that is headed to Skull Island.
Yeah, this was the first scene I shot in the movie, so I was terrified that day.
All right.
Yeah, I'm debating whether or not to get on this ship. Or, you know, I'm a starving actress, and there's no hope for me, but yet there's some dubious behavior going on between all these men.
Can't beat good dubious behavior. Let's take a look at this.
I'll give you another 1,000 to leave right now.
You haven't given me the first 1,000 yet.
Can we talk about this later? Can't you see we're in the company of a VIP guest?
Ma'am.
And Darrow.
So you are ready for this voyage, Miss Darrow?
Sure.
Nervous?
Nervous? No. Why? Should I be?
It isn't every woman who would take such a risk.
Why don't I show Miss Darrow to her cabin? Wonderful idea. Thank you, Preston.
Miss Darrow, if you would just, hi, my name is Preston, Carl's assistant.
All of those men.
And one woman.
And I think King Kong's the best looking one of them all. Anyway, it opens Wednesday, December 14th, everywhere. A King of Congo. The Biggest Loser coming up next. Thanks, Naomi.
Monday on Live, also from King Kong actor Adrian Brody.